Well, I just wanted to finish with a few thank yous, actually. So first of all, I wanted to say thank you to all the speakers. We had 14 speakers today, I believe, and I want to thank each and every one of them. They had to put time in to prepare for the session. They had to make time uh, to reply to all my emails and to come along to the sessions today to actually deliver their small class or workshop and event. And eventually there'll be a few hundred people at least that will see these presentations. So I'm sure some of them were nervous as well. So big thank you to them. I think we should all give a big virtual or real round of applause to them all for their contribution. I think it was really, really fascinating. I enjoyed the variety so much. That was wonderful. So that's the first huge thank you. I think they all volunteered their time. They freely gave their time to be able to share their wisdom with us. So big thank you to them. Secondly, I want to say a big thank you to you. If you were able to afford to donate $1 or pound or more, I'm really shocked by how generous people have been. Just today, just this event today, we are going to be planting. Ready? Drum rolls. Any guesses? Let's see if any guesses come through. We are going to be planting 568 trees. I think I'm so excited by your generosity. Um, So we're going to give all that money to. I found an organization that plants a tree for $1. So let's try them. They seem to be quite well established. A lot of people have donated to them. So I'll do that today. That could be my little action to do today, and I'll share that with you all. So that's really, really exciting. And one more gift I have for you all is that I'll send you a follow-up email maybe after the weekend. Need to have a bit of a break, but maybe sooner. And I'll send you a link to the recording. I think the recording's worked actually. It's quite hard to record a whole day event, but I think it's worked. So I'll share that link with you all as well. And you'll be able to watch that and share it with others. I'm not sure if it'll be available forever, but at least it'll be available for 7 days or 30 days. So you have time to watch it and explore some of those ideas. And some people, I know they miss them because you've been busy, so you can watch it. And also, my final gift I'd like to give to you all is that during the first lockdown experience we had here in the UK, we ended up writing a book together, the Mindfulness Teachers. So most of the speakers here, some of them were not people who had done the mindfulness training. We had a nice mix today, but about 80% or so have done our Teach Mindfulness program. And a fair few of them contributed to a book that we wrote a few months ago called Mindfulness for Challenging Times. And so I'll send you a link to be able to enjoy a copy of that book along with all the 40 meditations that go with that. Since I'll make a note to do that. Since it's World Kindness Day, why not? And you can feel free to enjoy that book and then maybe do some little acts of kindness for someone else. I'm sure you will in some way or another. So loads of positive stuff from that. We also do a project called Daily Mindfulness Club where we meditate together every morning, and I'll gift a few places for people to be able to enjoy that for free as well. But just to summarize and bring everything together, perhaps coming back to the ideas that I shared at the beginning, and that is that although we feel that we can do big things and we can make big changes in the world, ultimately it comes down to the small acts and the small actions, and they kind of seem to have a ripple effect that's impossible to see. Who knows what one tiny smile or one act of kindness or one bit of generosity, how that is going to affect the next person, the next person, the next person, and go on to impact the world. So these small actions seem to make a big difference. And I forgot to say in my initial talk this morning, one of the reasons why they think small changes and small actions work is that it bypasses our fear system. Emily was talking about the stress response. And whenever things change in a big way, it really does trigger our stress response. But when we do something small and easy and doable and manageable, so small it almost makes you smile how small the action is, it kind of is a very clever way of kind of bypassing your stress system and your fear system, and you're able to do it. So if you just water a plant today, or smile to someone today, or just write one positive message, or treat yourself in a small positive way, doing something that's so small it almost seems insignificant, it makes it much more likely to be doable and achievable. And you just never know the effect it's going to have. And I found in my personal life, these small things end up becoming a big thing. Like I shared the story at the beginning, that $1 tree ends up being 200 plus, 700 or 800 trees. And that was unexpected. And there'd be other situations where you'd give $1 or you do one small action and you just don't know the benefit of it. I mean, most of the time we do these small actions, and who knows what effect it has. Like, watering a little plant that makes you smile. Who knows what effect that's going to have? But it's going to have a little bit of effect on your well-being and the plant's well-being, and that could lead to you behaving in a certain way somewhere else, and that ends up becoming rippling out into the world. So yeah, I want to finish with that. Thank you so much to everyone for contributing and for celebrating World Kindness Day. World Kindness Day is coming to gradually to an end here in the UK, but it's just starting in America, so they've got a whole day of it. And as Duncan said, it's not just about the today as Kindness Day, but also the other 364 days. But we all got an opportunity to do little acts of kindness, and let's do our best to remind each other to do that and to take these little actions. I look forward to keeping in touch with you. Thank you very much for attending. And I've been thinking about it's been such a fun event today. I've been thinking about some ideas for our next event. So if you have any ideas of themes or activities you'd like to do or attend, then let me know and I can put them together. One day I'm thinking about in particular is New Year's Eve this year, because it will be quite different for quite a few people, I'm guessing. So if you have any ideas or suggestions for something that could happen on that day, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, or maybe Christmas Eve, perhaps, and also any acts of kindness that we could do together as a community as we come towards Christmas time and New Year's. And obviously it's very cold, especially in the Northern Hemisphere at this time. What can we do to help or support people together as a community? You got any ideas or any little acts of kindness that we could do together or even individually? Then feel free to send me a message. Thanks a lot. Keep in touch. Have a great day, and I'll see some of you soon. We've actually got a retreat coming up on Sunday as well. I'll send you some details about that as well. Online retreat. Let me have a look at the quick comments before we leave. Lots of thank yous. Warm-hearted kindness on cold days is a good idea. Thank you so much for all of your kindness. Fab day, much needed. Loved and watched about 12 speakers. Annabelle, wow. Thank you. Lots of gratitude there. Thank you, Trish and Alexa and Sarah and Melanie and Jane. The tree charity, yes. Let me finish by sharing the link. I'll be donating to them, but I'll finish by the charity that I found is called Team Trees. Team Trees. So if you type that in Google, you should be able to find it. I think it's called #Team Trees, and they link to a much bigger tree donating organization. You can also use a search engine called Ecosia. I think ecosia.org. And if you use that search engine, they donate trees every time you do a search. So there's another little way of giving. So even if you don't have any spare pennies at the moment, then you can even just use that search engine and start donating. Wonderful. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks a lot, and see you soon. See you at the next one. Bye for now.